Hello, my name is Carol and welcome to mysitewizard.org. Today's tutorial is about how to create a menu bar without any knowledge of HTML or CSS, and we'll look at how to modify the menu bar at mysitewizard.org. Also, things that we're going to be covering are the horizontal and vertical menus, what they look like, how to use the file manager that's located in the library, and you'll see oodles of different styles that you can choose from. Then we'll just look quickly at how to change the color of the button and the font color, and finally how to reposition the menu bar. So let's get started. First, you want to make sure you're in the edit mode, and you go up to design, click on it, and a drop down appears. And this is what we're going to be using for the menu. Just take a quick look at what I have here right now. I mouse over and the color of the font stays constant, but the back turns a gray. If I go over to a drop down, not very good here, this becomes a very dark color, but as I mouse over it becomes legible and you can see it. You make choices based upon what's best for your target visitors, but also how it is influenced and influences your background. Let's go to the menu. Okay, what we have here is a window that pops up, and this window becomes our reference point. I've got a whole bunch of actions. This is where we'll come to reposition the menu. You can see we can scale it. Here we can choose a different color. We can change the text color, the alignment of the text within the button, animation effects, and button width. We'll cover a few of these. And here we have parent color. And the parent is the existing one. The subpage would be the drop down in some of these cases. Okay, I'm going to change this to kind of a vibrant lime green. I'm going to keep the mouse over to be gray. I'm going to leave it like that. My subpage, I'm going to make a pretty wacky orange, and the subpage is going to be a light gray. Okay, the only other change we're going to make is to the text color. This is fine how it is right now. It works both ways. And let's look down here at the orange. It's not quite as nice as what I'd like, so I'm actually going to go back to the button color. I'm going to make this a little bit lighter. There we go, and let's see how that affects my color. I'm going to leave those black. Well, a little hard to see here, but I think this would be much better. Okay, now let's look at a huge selection that we have in what is called the File Manager. We're going to the library, but the particular area of the library that we're looking at are all the different choices that we have for our menu. What I'm using right now is this particular one, although I've chosen different colors. I've got bubble here. I'm going to just quickly look down at some pre-selected ones. These are called wacky, and they are. So we've got bursting bubbles that you might want to use on a children's site, clouds. That's pretty cool. It could probably be used for a whole bunch of different themes. This one, well, this could be used on a rock site, and so on. For the contemporary ones, this one's called Cormership, and it is purple, but remember, all those colors can be changed. Everything here can be changed, which is great. So you're just looking really at the basic symbols used and the outlines used, and everything else can be changed. Okay, let's look at doing something now. I'm going to choose this bubble look, and here I click use this. Again, I can see exactly what it's going to look like before I say OK. So I know what it's going to look like. Just cuts down on the time, and here it is. I think that's pretty nifty. Now I'm going to do one other thing here. I'm going to go back to my menu. I'm going to click on it. Yes, it's always a safeguard here. It asks me if I want to save. I've said yes. Now what I'm wanting to do here is actually look at repositioning. I'm going to click on here. And you can see why I've done that. I really don't like how it's laid out here, and I am therefore going to bring it up. A little tip: remember that this part that we're particularly looking at now is called the page master. What you do in this area will affect every other page. So as far as repositioning, make sure you remember how far the text is up or above it, or you might find that this is going to go on top of something. Okay, I'm going to save it, and now I'm going to exit my manager, and here we have it. We've repositioned a lot closer. It's not on top of either my title on my page or the title above. Now that is about it. We've covered all of these items. I hope you've enjoyed it. As a follow-up to this tutorial, what I've done is I've created a step-to-step article with screenshots, so you can actually see how to use the menus that I have at mysitewizard.org, and also some menu tips that I haven't covered in this tutorial. I'll post links to those within the YouTube description of this particular tutorial. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.